G'day, it's Jeri Wambeek, Odoo's biggest fan, coming to you from Australia. Today I want to show you a quick video how Odoo's pricing works for Australian customers. Alright, so let's jump into it. Go to odoo.com and find the pricing page up the top here. Select pricing, and then once we jump into the pricing page, you'll see there are three different options. There is the one app free option where you can have one app only for unlimited users in the Odoo Online cloud version of Odoo. And then you have the standard version and the custom version. So the biggest difference between the standard version and the custom version is both are in the cloud and hosted in the cloud, available to you anywhere that you have internet. However, you will only have access to the standard version of Odoo, i.e. all of the apps that Odoo provides. You will not be able to add in any integrations or add in any custom code or customizations to your file at all inside Odoo, including the Odoo Studio custom fields that you may want to add in if there's particular custom fields that you want to add. So the standard version is great for people starting out, but then you will likely in a business need the custom version at some point if you want to make any customizations to your file through Odoo Studio, if you want to have multiple companies, or you want to have access to the external API in order to do integrations. So for example, you may have a Shopify website that you want to feed into Odoo. In order to do that, you will need to be on the custom plan. You may want to connect Odoo to Xero if you're not ready to move from Xero, but you need an inventory management system. That's another reason why you would need the custom plan. Essentially, each time we sell Odoo, we'll almost always sell the custom plan. If people are just playing around and just want to learn more about Odoo or using it for one very specific thing, maybe just using it for the CRM, just using it for contacts, just using it for help desk. If you're just using Odoo like that and you're not using the full suite of products, then that's when standard can work. Now, the prices that are listed here are by month, but the price that it shows, which is a lower price, is when you pay upfront yearly for these user licenses. So if you want to pay monthly, so actually not have to fork out the cash early on in that 12 months period, then you can pay monthly, but it does cost you extra to pay monthly. So focusing on the custom app here, which is the main one that we sell, you've got the custom version, which is $52 per user per month for the first year. So essentially what that comes down to is a discount. You get, I think, 2 months free in the first year, so you only pay for 10 months. And then moving forward, you will pay $65 per user per month paid annually. If you pay monthly, then it is $81 user per month. So if you're comparing this to all of the other apps where you have to pay all of the different users and all the different fees, obviously go in, total up all of the different software fees you do pay for already, which of course can add up these days, and then work out if they are more than what you would be paying for Odoo if you understand all of the different apps that Odoo has. So the custom version here, that's the cost. We'll focus on the yearly cost for now because that's the cheapest version of custom if you can pay for a full year up front. You're looking at $50 per user per month for all apps. You don't have to pay for more apps. You can have over 40 in-house apps of Odoo. Some of them are listed here, and you can click and many more, and that'll take you to all of the others. This has got things like a DocuSign equivalent with the Sign app. You can have your website, you can have your accounting platform, your CRM that could replace Pipedrive or HubSpot. You can have inventory, which would which replace many of your inventory apps, your warehouse management apps. It even has HR for any of your employment appraisals, job listings, and point of sale. Point of sale software is getting so expensive these days, and often they don't have all of these other features like detailed inventory and proper linking through to the accounting, and you need that type of thing. So not to mention it has marketing as well, email marketing, marketing automation like Infusionsoft, drip feeding, emails, social platforms, social media marketing platforms, so management. I know I used to pay $100 a month just for Agorapulse years ago, and now it's all included in this Odoo subscription. So there's a lot of things that you can replace when you're ready if you just chip away at it. Okay, so there's one more cost I want you to understand if you're on this custom solution now. You can be hosted on Odoo Online or on Odoo SH, or on-premise if you have your own servers and you're coming from a legacy ERP like that. Now, if you just have the standard Odoo cloud hosting, you can have this custom app and it's cloud hosted. You don't have to worry about any kind of hosting, but it won't allow you to connect to any integration. So if you're using Shopify, you actually need to have some code installed into your file which creates the Shopify to Odoo connector. And it's not a standard connector that is created by Odoo. So I'll do another video later on explaining the differences between the Odoo app connectors that connect to other software, as well as how Odoo apps work, and how you can connect, what standard connectors do exist inside Odoo. That I will cover in another video. But for now, I just want to highlight there is Odoo SH hosting costs. So if you ever had WordPress in the past and you had a big website and you needed to pay for hosting once a year, it's sort of that same kind of concept. Whenever we host a software in the cloud, people like Xero, for example, you don't pay for hosting, but they are paying for hosting. It's just included in your subscription. In Odoo's case, you are paying for your storage space on the servers where they're storing your data, and therefore you are charged for like a worker fee. It's like CPU, the speed, the performance of your Odoo file. So you can, starting out, you don't have a huge amount of data in there. You don't have a huge amount of apps initially, so you can get away with one worker. That would be fine. If you need more later on, if you want to improve the speed of the software, then you can add in extra workers. I think by standard, straight off this page, I can put 8 workers on here. If you need more than that, then you can speak to Odoo about doing that, but you don't need to initially. It's going to tell you how many workers and storage you're likely to need for that number of users. So you see here on the right hand side, it's all apps, remember, so it doesn't matter any extra, it's just a user-based license, and there is a small hosting fee. So far with one user, all apps, we've got the $65 per user per month, times that by 12 to give you the annual fee. That's the annual fee down here, including the hosting. So there's a hosting fee of $109 per month to cover off all of the hosting that you need to be able to run the system. Now, I can't go into the whole detail around it yet, but let's just quickly jump and see what happens when you go in 100 users. So if you have 100 users in your business and you need all the apps, which you already will get anyway, whether you have 1 or 100, the hosting fee itself doesn't actually go up per month. It should have though, because I've increased this. So let me have a look at that. What is it doing? There it is. Okay, had to reset. So I just turned off that, recalculate. Okay, so it's up to 4 workers. That's how many workers it thinks that you will need for 100 users. It's also increased your storage to 50. And you still have just one staging environment to do any testings and things that you want to, testings, training for new employees is great to have a staging environment for, that type of thing. So you can see here now for 100 users, you have all of the apps in your business. Your hosting has only gone up about $250 with that 100 users, just because it's increased because of your storage and how much more data you were putting through the system. And this is how much you pay per annually for a system that runs your whole business for 100 users. If I drop that down to 50 users, obviously that's going to reduce. It's going to give us a slightly less hosting fee, and also it's going to give us a different annual amount because the hosting has dropped and the number of users has dropped. So that's it for now. That's what I wanted to share with you about the Odoo pricing. So if you're trying to assess whether Odoo is going to be cheaper for your business than all of the apps that you're using now, this is how you calculate your ongoing costs inside Odoo. All right, any questions, of course, reach out to us. Have a great day.